All right, let's solve this. Now remember, n solve. No, n solve is menu 31. Okay. Again, you can do this by distributing and solving for x, or you can go to new calculator um, and do menu 31. Now remember, you have to use comma x or it will not work. Okay, so let's type this in. 12 equals negative sign 4 parentheses, negative sign 6 x minus sign 3 parentheses. Now if you don't put comma x here, it will not work. Let me show you. Hit enter, error. So go right inside that last parentheses and put a comma x. Okay, and it'll tell you what it is. It says 0. Okay, so x is 0. Sometimes you do get 0. Okay, same thing for number 2. Let's do menu 3 1. Okay, 2 parentheses 4 x minus sign 3 parentheses minus sign 8 equals 4 plus 2x. Don't forget comma x. Okay, 3. Do you see how this is doable if you know what to do? Okay. Now, what value of x makes this true? That's the same type of question. Okay, just like number 1 and 2, solving. Okay. Menu 3 1. Menu 3 1. All right, negative 7x minus parentheses negative 5 minus sign x parentheses equals negative 9x, nope, negative 9 parentheses 2x minus 1 parentheses, and then another minus 1. Don't forget comma x, okay? 0.25. All right. And then same thing on number 4. They're just asking you to find which one is it true. That's basically saying solve it. So 0.4 15 minus 2x. All right. Hit enter. We get 6. The equation of the line with the slope of 2 and the y-intercept of 0.9. So m equals 2, b equals 9, y equals 2x plus 9. Remember, it's y equals mx plus b. Okay, slope is your m, y-intercept is your b. Okay, the graph of linear function k passes through negative 3, 0, and 1, comma 8, which is true. The 0 is 3. Does it cross the x-axis at 3? Now, 3 is over here, not negative 3. So it's no, not A. It crosses at negative 3. The x-intercept is at 8. 8 is over here on the x, not way up there. B. The slope is 2. Now, let's figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 over 4. So slope is 8 over 4. What's 8 divided by 4? 2. Like it. Graph of k passes through negative 1, negative 8. Negative 1, negative 8. Way down here? No, sir. So it's letter C. Okay. Got to be able to count rise over run. Okay, number 7. Here we go. Which function best models the number of HTTP sold? Okay. Now you tell me. What is that? Is that linear, exponential, or quadratic? Which one is it? It's not a straight line. It doesn't go down and go back up. It's exponential. So what we want to do to get an equation is we want to do menu. You want to go to spreadsheets and do menu for 1A. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now, what am I going to put in that spreadsheet? Well, I can make a table out of these points. 0, 25, 5, 1, 15, 3, 2, 9.18. Okay, so sometimes on a graph or whatever, you got to take the points, put them into a table. At the top, when we do this, so new document, don't save. Spreadsheets, X and Y got to go at the top. And I'm just putting in these points. All right, menu for 1. And it's menu for 1. And instead of linear 3 or quadratic 6, you press A. X must be X, Y must be Y. It gives us A, gives us B, and it has to be in this format, A times B to the X. And an X in the exponent for exponential. All right. Cool. Okay. What is the domain? Okay, and range. So remember, domain has X in the middle, range has Y in the middle, less than, less than. Now, how far left does this go? -2. How far right does this go? Now, this goes this far right, which is 0. Okay, -2 to 0. And then from bottom to top, 2 to 4. Okay, we're not done. We have to remember, open is not underlined, shaded in is underlined. So when we go left to right, the left is shaded in, so that should be underlined. Then on the right, it is open, so I'm going to leave that not underlined. For the Y, the bottom is underlined, or sorry, is shaded in, so underline it. The top is open, do not underline it. Okay. All right, number 9. What is the domain and range? Once again, got X and Y, but this one might be a little more tricky. So when we're thinking left to right, it goes forever to the left, and it goes this far to the right when the X value is 3. So I would say that X is below 3. X is less than 3. And since it's open on the end, I'm not going to underline it. Now you can leave it like that. You could put negative infinity to 3, but usually you don't have usually you don't see that. You just see it like X is less than 3, okay? Now Y, how far down does it go? It goes down to -5. So Y is greater than -5. No underline because it's open. And it goes up, but it never touches this line, which is at 3. So I could say it's less than 3 without touching it. That's like an open, it's like an open dot up here, okay? So do not underline it. So Y is between -5 to +3, does not touch -5, and it does not touch +3. All right, cool. All right, so what we want to do is take these and get equations. So if we have a total of 500 tickets, okay, think about a total of 500. Each adult cost this much, these two cost this much, the total revenue per ticket was, okay, now, let's use A for adult, and let's use S for student, okay? So I know if I have adult tickets and student tickets together, they're supposed to make 500, right? So I know A plus S equals 500. Doesn't that make sense? Adult is one set, student is one set, altogether has to be the total, 500. Now, the next one, so that's number of tickets. The next equation will be about money, okay? We're going to put the money value next to the A and the S, okay? So the adult is 750, so I'm going to put 750 next to A. 750A is a money value, plus, what am I going to put next to student? Well, $4, right? So I just put 4S equals, not 500, what is the total revenue? Total revenue was, oh man, that's a big number. 3312. Cool. So, hey, you should be able to get two equations out of a word problem. Again, using what you know about equations. Okay, graph the system and determine. Now, you can graph it, or you can use a menu 3, 2. Type them in, okay? I'll show you how to do both, okay? So if you graph this, you go to number 2. Now, actually, we're not going to graph it, okay? Because you'd have to solve this for y. This is not in y equals form, so let's just do it the straightforward way. Menu 3, 2, hit OK. Just type it in the way you see it. Y equals 6x minus 11. And then negative 2x minus 3y equals negative 7. 2, 1. All right. And once again, menu 3, 2. Y equals negative 3x plus 5. 5x minus 4y equals negative 3. 1, 2. So again, menu 3, 2 is your friend when you have two equations, okay? Okay, so 13 based on the table, which represents this function. Okay, now it says exponential, so it's kind of like what we did earlier. You're going to go to the new document, spreadsheet, x and y at the top. We're just going to start typing this in, 0.0875. All right, and since it's exponential, it's menu for 1a. Oops. Menu for 1a. X is x, y is y. Now, a is 0.0875, b is 2, so that would be letter A. Okay, number 14, it's asking for a linear function. Okay, when you type that in, it's going to be spreadsheets menu 413 this time. Okay, so again, x and y at the top. Type these in. All right, start putting these in. All right, and like we said, it's menu 413 because it said linear. X is x, y is y. So mx plus b, negative 5x plus or minus 2.5. H. All right, A, quadratic. So now we'll do this is menu 416. Okay. Again, let's go ahead and X and Y at the top. Right, menu for 1, and we said quadratic is 6. X is X, Y is Y, and I have an A, B, and a C. Okay, so let's write that equation. Y equals A, negative 4.9, X squared. You always put A, X squared, then it's BX plus 46.2X plus C, 36.5. A squared plus BX plus C. Okay, last two. So which graph is best? All right. So there's a couple ways to do this. One way is just to graph these answer choices and see which one matches. Negative X minus 1 squared plus 6. All right. So let's see if this matches. It hits all the same points. I like this. Let's try the next one. Okay, so let's hit tab, tab, go back up. Let's edit this thing. All right, so that, cool. That's stupid. Stop. This thing is trash. Negative X plus 1 squared plus 6. I hit that. Now you see how the vertex is on the left side of the y-axis? G does not match. Okay. All right. Crazy. How terrible this is. 2x squared minus x plus 6. Okay, this one doesn't match. Again, the vertex is to the left of the y-axis. And then one more time, let's try to do this stuff. Okay, negative x squared plus 6. And this vertex is on the axis instead of to the right of it. F is the best answer. It matches it the best. You can graph the answers, see which one matches best. All right, one last one here. If we can graph this, x squared minus 2x plus 5. We want to know where the vertex is. So if you hit menu 5, 1, trace it, and you can only click left and right, not up and down. So menu 5, 1. See, if you try to go down, nothing happens. You have to go to the right until you get to that vertex. And it'll say minimum. At the bottom, right there, it says 1, comma 4. Not any of these other combinations with negatives. Okay. So that is your review. Make sure you study it carefully and be ready for your final exam.